Welcome back to part 91 of my Rome Let's Play of Total War Rome 2 Divides Impera. So, picking things up, we left them last time. We were on the cusp of transforming ourselves from the Roman Reformed Republic to the Roman Empire. At last, we've been working towards this for quite some time. We've now finally hit the influence threshold of 65%. We now need to also secure positive loyalty before we can change to an empire. Obviously, that will come with some pretty significant hits to our public order and our loyalty of all parties. Minus 30 public order faction-wide and minus 30 loyalty for all parties, decaying at 3 per turn. So it'll last for 10 turns, that instability. We have our 65% influence. We've been boosting it. We are actually now at Whispers of Tyranny by the Senate, which is not ideal. That's already going to hit our public order, actually. I didn't realize that we'd already gone up to that. That sucks a little bit. That sucks a little bit. We do have the upkeep cost reduction, though. 1% more there. Tax rate does increase a little bit. So that's okay. That public order hit, that is diabolical, especially when we're about to have another minus 30 on top of that. So we need to hunker down, lock in, and hope that we can hold things together as we transition to our final form, the Roman Empire. But we need to secure positive loyalty for Gens Cornelia. Papiria, they're fine. I mean, it's not actually fine at 3 because, you know, minus 30 on top of that is going to be really bad. If we go over the minus 10 threshold of loyalty, that's when we start getting a small percentage, but obviously increasing risk of a secession or civil war. And we want to avoid that. So we're going to spend this turn, maybe next turn as well. We'll see how happy these guys are. But just doing a load of character actions to try and boost loyalty as positive as possible. Thanks to everyone that weighed in on the best way to achieve that as well. Probably the most helpful thing that quite a few of you mentioned was make sure I change 2 of my edicts to and go for the edict that allows you to boost party loyalty. I think it's plus 15, so that's a huge win immediately for that. So we'll do that while we've got this civil war, or not civil war rather, while we've got the switch to empire to try and avoid a civil war. That's what I'm trying to say. Also, thanks everyone wishing me well. I'm actually recording this episode the day after recording part 90. I had hoped to record this straight after part 90, but I was just too wiped after recording that episode. Just, yeah, really not feeling great after that last episode. I'm still feeling pretty rough today, but I feel like I've got a little bit more energy. So I'm hoping I've literally skimmed over the top of this cold and it's not something nastier, because I know there's been a fair amount of flu going around and things like that. So, yeah, hopefully I'm on the mend. It's just a little blip for a day or two, but we'll see. Just thinking what to put in here. I don't think it matters on this point, does it? Where we go with all these, you're going to let me... It's probably going to let me upgrade all of those. I can put in something from blue, isn't it? Consolidating enemies... Experience, authority base, replenishment. We're not going to put you into any of those, though. Okay, we just pop that in there. All right, you're rank 9. Yeah, you can get another one. Sure, have a mistress. Why not? Yeah, also thanks to everyone on the kind of restructuring of the armies, and also the clarification. You believe, or general consensus is, that the scripting in the game is meant to allow me to have 4... veteran legionaries and 4 veteran legionaries, of which one of those can be a first cohort. Like, you should only be able to have 1 first cohort per army. It shouldn't allow you to recruit any more after that. It seems like since we've loaded things back up as well, like, I don't know, is it going to let me do any more? No, okay, it's going to let me do more of that, but a lot of you seem to think that the reason why it disappears is that when you're recruiting, it kind of breaks it. So I think for now, we're just going to go for our own self-appointed rules here to try and maybe not break the scripting or break things too much potentially, but also add a bit of balance into our forces, because they're already pretty strong as Rome anyway. But that's to have 4 veteran legionaries as our absolute max in every single army. The rest will just be regular legionaries. If we're going to have a first cohort, which a lot of you said, yeah, have 1 in every single army, why not? That counts as one of your veteran legionaries. So you've got, 4 of them, those elites as such. So we can go for a legionary instead. So we'll get a load of them in. That's fine. And then for this force, we need to probably switch some over. But you can get some of the legionary as well. So we'll just fill you guys up here. And could well be that's you guys fully maxed out. But it could well be that we're going to need those forces anyway with that public order hit. In fact, I can just see a few places already starting to get a bit upset. Oh, I was getting rid of that so I could get that in there, the aqueduct. I'm just going to have a quick little float around before That lowers banditry more, doesn't it? I don't know if I want to go for that yet, but yeah, just before we start spending all of our gold on character actions to improve loyalty. Also, one of you saying, why don't you ever use the provinces tab to go through all your settlements? Wouldn't that be far more efficient, far more effective? It probably would. You know, I'm not going to disagree with that at all. It probably is way more effective to skim through all this stuff, use those tabs to quickly see stuff. I think it's more force of habit that I have always preferred to actually physically scroll around the map, because then often I'll spot things on the map that I wouldn't have seen, like, you know, oh, I need to deal with those pirates. Okay, we need to put a fleet together and things like that. Or what have you. But I tend to prefer skimming around the map. But also, at the same time, while I feel that helps me in some cases spotting things that I may miss, I think I also then do miss some other things, because I'll spot something and I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll come back to that, and then I will forget to come back to it, if that makes sense. But I think it's just, I'm, you know, the old Total War player stuck in his ways. Also, one or two of you guys saying, be wary of the Celtic influence that you're getting with the Stones of Carnag here. Obviously, they're great for that cultural boost, industry boost, military research, tech increase, growth, all provinces. I mean, that's mad. Wealth from entertainment culture. We need crane mechanics for that. We're definitely going to work towards that at some point. But yeah, that is adding in some Celtic cultural influence. So beware of that. Hitting things. I feel like we're going to need to build in a few more of those temples, but I actually don't have anywhere else I could put them in. Unless I sacrificed like some of the industry buildings and stuff like that for now, or probably all those military buildings. Like, do I really need them all here? But I've kind of committed to making this a new hub. So that's going to be a purple building for sure, but we want to get to seven population surplus to get that in. And we're going for that one anyway, so yeah, we're just going to have to leave it at that for now. Do any of these do adjacent regions? I don't think they do they? So that's probably not a huge help there or anything else. Yeah, we're still waiting on that one with the tech. We've got 4 more turns, that's fine. One, two of you were saying, are you not at war with these guys? You know, you're kind of completely ignoring them in your plans right now, like, maybe be wary of them if you're going to be hunkering down. We can get peace with them. I think, didn't we get an offer from them, and I asked for too much money and they declined? There we go. We'll peace out with them. That's fine. So we're now just at war. Slaves, that's fine. Adrian Kingdom, yeah, we got them on check. Iceni, yeah, that's fine. And the Carthaginian pirates, no problem. Can I? No. I mean, they'll probably redeclare war on me anyway, but we will leave that for the time being. Knossos, it's still not coming up showing that I've got a penalty. I don't know if I will take one or not. I imagine I will, but we'll wait until after we've firmly become Empire once more. We're going to build up that other ship here to be a full of proper navy. We just need to get them over to Carthage, don't we? Oh no, we can actually recruit. We can actually recruit here. Yeah, right. I need to do my character actions before I do anything else, because otherwise I'm going to forget. And then we won't have the most important thing done for us right now, which is that we need positive relations. Send an emissary, organize games. That will do public order, won't it? So let's do that. Especially in these places that are already climbing. Everything is at 100, that, and they're increasing. That's fine. So let's focus on places that aren't right now. Didn't even look to see how much that was costing. Organize more games. 3,149. Yeah, that's fine. That's why we've got all the money stockpiled up. You guys can do it as well. Whoa, sorry, 6k. You guys can't do it because you're active. Rodiak, okay, but still. Yeah, Hispania, boom. And then with you, and that's +5 loyalty for type party for 5 turns. That'll definitely take the edge off. And as long as we top these up every few turns, that's fine. There's any point putting these a faction one mercenary? No. 9,000 Radiac. Yeah, pop it onto that one. Ooh, okay, we've got 9k left. That has taken us now to positive 17. So they are 3 away from us being able to completely solve this. In fact, we haven't even changed the edicts yet, so that's amazing. Okay, we'll change the edicts and then they should be fine. Because as it then comes down, them losing those +5 modifiers, obviously a little bit every single turn, or rather not every single turn, but over time, that'll be fine. I've got one here. Can I put in anything useful for you? It's 10 influence per turn for ruling political party. Sure. Yeah, have a mistress that apparently helps us out. Right, you guys. We can't afford that. It's just too expensive because we've done that so much. Send emissary. Help them with food. Ah, here we go. Yeah, I mean, sure. That's all going to add in a little bit, isn't it? Can do that. That's why I said we might need another turn to do all of these because of the sheer amount it's going to cost us. Okay, can't do that one, but we can send it a dignitary because that's nice and cheap. Tribality, yeah, you know, send it to them because we've just pieced out with them, so let's hope that we can hold things true and proper. Camp out movement range, yes. Perfect. Let's just check we don't have any of those free for any of our other generals. Oh yeah, you're leading this army up for us. That's fine. You can have a load of things. Public order, local province. Oh yeah, tax transferring, but local province. Wow, that is huge. Was I going to leave you behind, wasn't I, to look after things? A little bit. That does seem pretty massive. Sure. Nice. Cool. Right, that is everything spent on that. How are things looking in politics now? 18, right, perfect. Right, let's just come back up here. I mean, these could shift around a little bit, but let's secure that loyalty even further. So I just need to go to our highest income earners and find out where we stop on our edict. So it's here. So you guys need to switch to cancel that edict. Although, is that owned by anyone? No, it's not. And then Numidian also needs to lose. Although this is Numidia is part of Gens Papiria, so they can just change theirs to, where is it? Party loyalty. -2 public order per turn, but plus 15 loyalty political party. That's fine. They'll switch on over to that one, and then I just need to come up. Is it Bibracti, right? These guys hold? Yeah, cool. So then Bibracti, we go in here and we also give them, where is it? That one, party loyalty. Boom. So that next turn should take them comfortably up on the ranking by both over plus 30. So yeah, we'll be fine with that. That will be fine. That's how we manage things. As long as, oh, see, our influence has gone down a little bit. Oh no, because we'd be doing all those actions. So I need to now gather more influence again next turn to get over that. Right, okay. Yeah, because they started doing actions that gave them a little bit more influence. Notably these guys, I mean, these guys are so insignificant in their influence, bless them. They're trying. Okay, right. All those other armies, I'm just going to leave you staying put here because we'll shuffle things around. I'll take a look at the comments as well. I'll bring them up on my phone in a minute. While we're going to the end turn phase, just bring this force up. And we've got all these guys here. You are already recruiting everything that you could possibly do. You guys were saying that, was it Knossos or is it over at Salamis? You guys were saying there'll be auxiliaries that I can get for more archers, but also Syrian archers as well. I like the best in the game that I can get, like in Romanize as such. Which is fine. Oh, yeah, let's come to you and go for, yeah, we can get 2 of these guys in. Nice. 140 veteran legionary Marines. Got a few things coming on in. Yeah, those other armies can't move just yet. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. You're sat over here raiding away, having a great time. Yeah, just stay there. Because Because, I mean, I could push in and start attacking them and liberating more, but I think we'll just hold off for full conquest.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, you're staying put there. That's fine. Cool. Right, let's end the turn. See what happens. I got my spy moving across. That's fine. Going over there. Lovely. They want peace.
End this feud. We offer peace today, or the sword tomorrow.
Because I'm raiding you. You don't like me raiding you, though, are you? I mean, I can still raid you anyway. Might as well, because we're going to have at least those 10 turns to chill. And we can consolidate, and then we'll just declare war again. So give me some extra money right now, because we're not actively pushing against you. And you're willing to give me 10k for this? Incredible. Military alliance. Become my satrapy. No, do not do anything else. I don't get any other treaties. Boom. Thank you. Yeah, I just brought the comments here. You guys are saying, it's from James Thatch, saying the best archers in the game are the Toxotai, Syrakoi, Romanized, Syrian heavy archers. But unfortunately, they're only available in Syria. Well, I did see someone saying, well, we've got some Gallic archers, I think, that we can get from Bubrakti, but I don't know if they're that great, to be honest. But there were also some ones we can get in Crete, I believe. There was another comment. We'll come back to that in a bit. Economic intent. Thriving trade. Commerce, trade tariffs. Raw materials, whether from industry or regions, or agrarian yield. Food or... You know, I'm going to go agriculture right now. Giving us a nice bit. Turn... Clever tactician. Armies. Yeah, cool. Boom. Character's mission is ended. Turn for mission. Lovely. Child is born. Wonderful. We should now be able to go Empire. And yeah, obviously I'm going to choose something for the title of this episode. Something like The Roman Empire Rises. Or I don't know if it was that our first episode title. But yes, something along the lines of the Empire is here, you know. We are at 63%. They're at 31, 32. Perfect. They can absorb that. Right, let's just... Oh, get the wife to do it. Boom. Right, 30 and 29. All good. We're at 65%. There we go. It's selectable. Let's become an empire, baby. So that gives us +2 available edicts. Great. Expansionism, -15 to diplomacy. So good that we've actually just got that piece with the Iceni temporarily. +10% to building costs, all regions. That does suck a bit. +15% research rate. That's great. +5 loyalty for all political parties. That's good. +1 recruitment slots, all provinces, and +8% empire maintenance. So that is going to truly suck. But we are losing, then I assume, all the other effects. So we will lose the +5% upkeep cost for all armies. We will lose the trade tariff boost. We will lose the +5% tax rate. -5 loyalty. Yeah, so our parties will be more loyal, which is good. Civil research rate is replaced by a +15% flat for everything. Available edicts should hopefully make up for the loss of the overall tax rate if we can just apply some more tax everywhere else. I mean, let's just have a quick little look. Our income is 39,342. Let's see what happens to that with an additional +8% empire maintenance, which does suck. But here we go. Oh, it costs 20k as well. Here we go. We have become an empire. Boom. Just like that. Nice and easy. Lovely. Thought there might be a bit more fanfare. Oh, look, we can now secure loyalty again, though. That's nice. But 9 and 10. So, happy days. Those penalties will disappear over time. Obviously, the public order hit is going to be pretty substantial. Yeah, -30 over here. Yeah, so that's all bad because of the government reform. But that will go. So, actually, probably... just keep doing organized games and stuff like that. What I'll do is I'll wait until they are in the red before we start boosting things up a little bit. Current rate, you guys are going to face a rebellion in 3 turns here. We do need to lock that down. Oof, yeah, you're not happy. Well, finally, though, we can expand Carthage. Boom. What do we put in here? Yellow, probably. I think we've got those other armies. We'll dispatch these two first, not necessarily to the front lines, although actually, no, we do want to get them to the front. I mean, we could organize one. I mean, I was thinking about it. We were shuffling these archers into other armies and replacing them, but actually, this army needs some archers, needs some missile troops. So let's just make a full proper army with one of them, and then the other one could be the mule gathering up all the other bits and pieces that we need to send.
Commander.
I think that's the way to do it, which is literally all we need to do here is swap out 4 units of cavalry. Oh, and we've got too many veteran legionaries if we're going to stick to our rules.
We hunger for battle.
So let's shuffle them around. I mean, we can, I guess if it's allowing us to recruit a few more, we can take a few more to shuffle into some of those other armies. But yeah, let's then have this army to go and placate things over here. Obviously, we're going to keep building up this fleet. Our income is bounced around a little bit. We're at 32k right now, which actually doesn't seem super duper awful. So I'm a fan of that. But let's just go back over here. And I mean, if I do actions with you, does that make, yeah, other parties don't like it. I was thinking I could level you guys up because we need to get you all up to lower that empire maintenance. We will do that once this period is over, because all the modifiers that we now have should be more than enough to kind of counteract that, I would have thought. So you're one of these guys. I'll check for the other generals in a minute. But yeah, we'll go to these guys and we'll go for... Oh, guys, it's still going to cost a fortune for organising games. Okay, we can't do that. That is way too much because we've done so many of them recently. Yep. Oh, goody. Okay, fine. Scrap that plan. Oh, yeah, you know what? I keep forgetting that I've got you over here. Scipio the Younger. Sure. Have that little upgrade for you. Right, yeah, let's sort these armies out. Right, we're going to give you 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to... I'd like them to have 4 cavalry, actually, and they need to lose 2 of those guys, so we have just the 4 elites. There we go. Just shuffle that in, right? So this army now, the only thing it's missing is some artillery, I'd say. So I guess if we were going to swap that out, we'd swap out that extra legionary unit. So actually, I might even leave that spare to go and get us one. In fact, actually, that's what this army should do here, is recruit up a ballista while we can. Who doesn't have artillery? You guys don't. Pretty sure all of these guys do. Yeah, they've all got 1. Yeah, okay. Get 2 there. So, in fact, actually what I'll do is race you to the north for that. So I will give you 1 of these guys back. And get you all the way up here to go pick up your ballista. And then from there we can sail from Massalia down to wherever we need to get to sort out any rebellions. Right, you guys, we need to get you to full sail, although you're not really, you're just turning into a normal army now, really, aren't you? There aren't any other archers that I can get here, unfortunately. What about over the border? Don't think so, because we've recruited them all. And yeah, by upgrading, we can't get the lower tier ones anymore. That's fine. We could probably take some of the ones from the other armies if we need them. Don't really want to go for any of the other stuff. These other units here, cohorts, we course can auxiliaries. No, we'll just stick with our regular legionaries. You've got too many veterans, but we'll give them out to another force. So I guess we'll just spam a load of legionaries. And then we'll sort out the rest from that force in a little bit. Wealth from all sources. That'd be lovely, but I don't know if that's what we need to go for right now. We need to think about anything public order related. This is where we're weakest, down here. And in Iberia. We've moved all our forces away. And we've got all of my other armies up here, so we can deal with that. That's fine. It does do public order. Yeah, sure. Chuck that in. So actually it would be worthwhile just spreading these guys out a little bit, because there's so many characters in all these areas. Let's just filter them out just a smidge. Right, that's now positive. Good. Got these guys up there watching things. I mean, those armies, you've actually already got your 3 veteran legionaries, cohorts, prima. Yeah, you're fine. There is nothing there to change. That army is perfect. This army here, you can have a few more veterans and maybe swap them out in the cavalry. So actually, let's bring you down. Especially now that we're not at war with the Iceni. Done all that moving north, and now we're like, actually, let's just float some of them back down. And I was keeping them all together for the archers and what I was shuffling around there, what we were going to create. But it's probably better that I do this first of all. So yeah, we want to get this army up and running to go out, and then this army here will stay behind to defend. Actually, no, wait. We were leaving this army, right? We were leaving 2. I'm trying to remember what my plan was, and then those are mercenary ones, aren't they? I think you guys saying, yeah, shuffle them over somewhere else, and then put the other 2 units in this army. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I think. Or we'll give them the other 2 from here, and then we'll take a load of the armies that we've just got, like, yeah, 2 of them. We'll swap them out completely, shuffle around. I think we'll get there. I just need to get everyone together, shuffle, have a sort out, and then I can actually properly see what we've got going on. So yeah, we're going to leave that one behind, plus this one that we're building up. That's fine. Defend for now. Just in case, or just to get ready and cover us. That's all good. I mean, you guys can get rid of that cavalry unit for sure right now, because we're not going to repurpose that anywhere. You guys need one more skirmisher in there, really. I don't like that it's not all even. Got your 4 in there, yeah. So we can't get cohorts prima into all of them right now. That's fine. We will get them once we can. Which I assume if we get that in there, it'll add it all in from the fact that we can get that there. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. Right, I think we're all set to end our first turn of this. Wait for all those penalties to disappear. Go to that next one. What do we get? More upkeep, building, construction costs, reduction all buildings. So it actually cancels out the public order. Yeah, it's just that's a huge hit suddenly going to. Although, do we need the influence being as high now? Right, we don't. So we could actually let this go down, right? Yes, we'd lose the extra tax rate, but I feel like overly influential in the Senate is the best way to be, surely. Which one do you think we should? Do we try and drop down? Well, I guess we'd have to increase their influence, right? Can we do that? Do we have options for increasing their own influence? Don't have enough money. And they don't have the right authority. Oh no, he definitely have enough authority. Oh, and they're not ruling party member. Is there anything that gives them influence? There must be, surely. I don't know. Let me know. Right. End the turn. Oh no, we've got some... Oh, edict. Yeah, of course, more edicts. Of course, more edicts. We can go back to the ones that we took away for income. Obviously, you got your tax harvesting. Yeah, you're going to need to stay on that for now. Hispania, you can have one. But do you have a problem with slaves? Yes, you do. So, in fact, what we're going to do first of all is we're going to Sell slaves to decrease the population. Get it nice and low, and then we'll... What's back? Do you have a problem with slaves? Yes, you have a big problem with slaves. Sell those slaves as well. And that's all the extra edicts that we can do right now. Lovely. And then what else was it that we need to do? Someone's skill, veteran level up. Boom. You're in the army, so we want to get down to that one, don't we? Yeah, get that for the missile attack range increase. Throw that in for sure. Lovely. Right, end the turn. Good stuff. Also, someone was saying, why do you never choose the general's bodyguard with that's the infantry? We always go for the cavalry one. I think I have recruited one of them with, I think it's probably one of the ones that sat around reducing banditry around Rome. The reason why I tend to go for a mounted general is more just for a mobility factor. If an infantry general gets attacked and caught out, their infantry, they're going to be quite slow. It's hard to disengage with them. Whereas a cavalry general, you've got, I think, a better chance of disengaging and obviously then being able to run away and flee and reform a bit quicker. Plus, I feel as well with using their abilities to inspire and rally and things like that, it's better to have them as a fast-moving unit. But I have seen one of you now saying, like, could you have at least one active army that's not just sat around Rome, but one active army actually going out and fighting, have a melee general for a while and just see what that's like. So we'll try that out for sure at some point. Patrician has acquired slaves and Scythia. Naturally, the plebs view them with mistrust. Bring more Scythians, use force, wait it out. Misguided brutes, let's push to comply. But Junior, there are other slaves than the Scythians. Let's wait it out. Battery missing supplies. Okay, that's fine. Battery on West Africa. Governor. Lovely. That means we can have we got actually anything decent for you to finish? Have you finished all your skills already? No. Done them all. Just end up finishing off all those. Fine. I've been recruiting. I mean, it's not bad. We're recruiting like crazy. We've got all that increased upkeep. We're in winter. And we still got 20k income. So certainly our economic investment has worked for sure. A new party for... Oh! Here we go. The famous Gaius Didius Cullio, a prominent character in your faction, has decided to split off from their party and form a new one. The Italian Allies. Oh. Wasn't he the one that... Oh. Cullio, wasn't... I thought he had a... Did he have a special trait or something like that? Or am I just thinking of something else? Traditionalist plus one for each province where the place was dominant. Right. I mean, okay. It says you've got a wife, mate. But I can't see her here. He's left my own party. Is he thirst for power? My send loyalty if the party's influence is lower than the ruling party's influence. Yeah, obviously. I could just secure your loyalty. Or I could purge you. But that'd be, I mean, the others actually could survive it. Provoke them to start a secession. Do they have Italian allies? Do they suddenly have some territory? Oh, they gain Corsica and Sardinia. Of course. I was surprised we hadn't had another party pop up, to be fair. But we should be able to keep them all in play. That's a power. I mean, you've come in after the reforming government, so you don't actually have that penalty against you. So you're still fine, but you've got that thirst for power, which is constantly going to hit things. But traditionalist is good in there. I mean, I can just secure your loyalty 5 turns, but do we really need to? You're not actually a threat to us right now. What I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to send you off on a diplomatic mission. Hope you maybe get killed off. See what happens. But yeah, -4 is fine. Cool. Thanks for that. We also had that this year in history, didn't we? Carthage. Hamilcar Barca's success in defeating the mercenaries results in a growth in his strength as leader of Carthage's popular party and support for his proposed invasion of the Iberian Peninsula. However, a spokesperson for the landed nobility, Hanno, opposes the policy of foreign conquest pursued by Hamilcar Barca. Nevertheless, Hamilcar Barca leads a Carthaginian army in an invasion of the Iberian Peninsula with the aim of building a base from which the war with Rome can be renewed. By skillful generalship and able diplomacy, Hamilcar extends Carthaginian dominion over many Spanish tribes. Cool. Man, it's all happened a bit late. We were behind on the history, and then we massively jumped ahead, which was good. Move you up there. Move this army over here. Lovely stuff. I mean, you can start going over here to link on up, meet up. Should you recruit a few more troops in here as well? Why not? Get another one of those for now, and just spam out legionaries. Why not? We do need to be wary of, we're going to have some rebellions very soon. I just don't want to spend all that money on bloody organized games, but I'll do it for my own ladies that try and increase their standing. Hang on. Oh, we've already organized games in those places, so we can't do it again. Yes. Okay. Why can't I do that? Just need to use some stuff then. Okay, fine. We'll send you off as a diplomat. Okay, straight up there. Boom. There we go. She's now got that -1 empire maintenance. Just check how's that done things. You guys are actually fine. 7-3. Happy days. Can't take any actions against them, is that because he's busy right now? We could upgrade over here. That's going to hit public order even further right now. That hits public. Anything further just hits public order now. So we need to wait for this penalty to disappear first. We have a chance of it. So hang fire there. The rest of the money, probably, yeah, invest in this fleet. Definitely get a supply ship in there. We can only build 2 a turn. Yeah, I can still get these guys over here or over at Syracuse. So I wonder if maybe I should move further along, actually. Where are those pirates, though? They are there. Can't quite make it to Carthage. I can go to Corrales, though, and then hop across. So that'll protect me for a turn. Worst case, if I can't recruit more of those guys, I'll just get myself the supply ship. Yeah, I can't. I can get 60 of the Marines, so that's fine. We'll save the rest. No, we're saving there for expanding Rome. We can upgrade that. It costs some food, but otherwise fine. And Empire maintenance reduction again. We don't get that in. This one here, your public order would normally be fine. I guess I was going for more of a library. Well, Bantry's pretty high here. But, I mean, okay, it does do the Empire maintenance reduction on these, but the sooner we get all of our tech done, the sooner we can convert that to other stuff, other buildings, I guess. So, yeah, we'll leave that in there. Tavium does help. That helps reduce Bantry, actually. Okay, yeah, do that in there. Nice. Keep forgetting about that. All horses. Sure. No, that's Bertigala. Yeah, we would need a cavalry building here, really. So that's what's going to have to go into Bertigala, I guess. Sort that one over. We've got 2 more turns. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, rest of them all staying put where we need them to be. I just need to check we don't need to move any more things. Did I move that final chap in? Yeah, I did. And he's yeah, lovely. I can't get any more of them, right? No. Okay, fine. That's all good. We are still raiding the Iceni because why not? What if I go down here? They're not going to like it, but you know what? They don't have to like it. How much do I actually get from that? Okay. Decent little bit. Oh, I can see... No. That's just me raiding. I was like, that's how much I'm getting. No, it's not. Okay, right. Go up here and... Yeah, come back up towards Jerusalem. Let's see the extent of Egypt versus the Seleucids. You're going to go through Britannia for me so I can see what's occurred in here. And you're going through Germanic tribes. Nice. Right, let's end the turn again. Oh, the Iceni attacked by these guys. So I could break the alliance or enter the war on side. Wouldn't I take a penalty for that? I'm going to decline, break the alliance. For now, it's Camalodonum. Don't think I'll take a reliability penalty for breaking it. I think I would have done though if I joined the war against Rome.
Come for you in the night, and nothing will live.
Right. I won't call my allies in, because they probably wouldn't join anyway. Although maybe this is a good way of slowly but surely casting off those alliances. Ooh, the Adresians are moving out. Free again. Are these guys at war with them? Surely not, because they wouldn't just be able to stand there by the settlement.
We will come for you.
Oh, okay, I'll fine. I'll call the Athenian tyrants in there. Okay, they've joined. Cool. I mean, bring it, guys. I'll crush you in the seas. Like I've done the Adresians many, many times over. Failed diplomates. Did he die? Execute corruption, extortion, or inspired endeavors. Public order per turn in punishment. Nice, brought death upon himself. Oh no, he got executed. What a terrible shame. Is that his party now gone? No, somebody else came in. Thirst for power. Oh dear. And very upset that... No. Just very upset. 32... I mean, maybe I should let him fall. Rise up against us. Thirst for power. Yeah, that's not very good. Go on, do it. Do it. Tempted. What territory do they have? They've still got Corsica and Sardinia. I mean, that wouldn't be diabolical, would it? If we did poke the hornet's nest and got rid of that faction. I mean, I guess, is there a chance that another one will form now over time? I think, is that linked to the political incident occurrence? Is that what that's meant to be? Maybe, or tied to it? That can be one of those things. Our influence has dropped a little bit. I don't know what threshold is there, whether we should just let it drop down. You have 2%. I mean, I could provoke them. It'd be Corsica and Sardinia, so I just need to take you off and pull these guys back, which is what I'm planning on doing anyway by going over to Carthage. I can get the 80s. I can get the artillery, which I was going to get a few of anyway. So if I popped in 4 artillery ships and then made the rest these guys, which we can get over at Syracuse next turn. Start getting them. That should surely be fine. But yeah, should we provoke that? Because then I'll also get a nice loyalty modifier as well for crushing a secession. So should I just provoke them? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Weigh in on that. Apologies there wasn't a battle this episode, but I guarantee there will be one in the next episode, part 92, which will be streaming and recording for 3 hours on Tuesday. What is the date on Tuesday? Tuesday the 20th, I want to say. he says, checking his calendar. Yeah, Tuesday the 20th, 9 a.m. through to 12 p.m. We'll stream for 3 hours. Probably we end up with about, 2.5-ish hours of gameplay, and that'll be uploaded on Tuesday as well. We'll quickly turn that around after the stream. So feel free to tune into that. But those guys moving there, don't like how close you are. You're probably going to come for us, but that's fine. Our armies are strong enough to easily repel them. So yeah, we could just wait it out. I don't know how long have we got on the... Is there a way to... Oh, Whispers of Tyranny, Empire. And is there a way to check? Plus 30% Empire maintenance down. Is there a way to check how many turns it's been? Probably just by looking at the public order penalty hit, right? Government reform minus 24. So we've had 2 turns so far. So we've got another 8 to go. And then that's when I think we can do our invasion of Britannia. So again, just economic stuff for a little bit. 8 more turns, that does seem like quite a lot. But if we have a succession, we'll certainly have some battles. Reclaim Corrales. We are building these up though. Would they keep going or would they cancel? I guess we'd take that risk and hope that they continue through, right? But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Should we just pay the 3k and provoke them, or should we just leave it and see if they do it on their own? My only concern is I don't want to maybe see the territory switch to somewhere else, whereas at least that I've got this army ready to go straight in, and probably this one if I switch some bits around from this force. So I've got 2 armies ready to get straight into the fight pretty quickly. Let me know your thoughts, but until the next one, hope you've enjoyed, take care, and ciao for now.